Good morning, students. Today we'll resume the chapter from wherever we have left in the last class. Now we'll talk about a cell organelle which is called as the ribosome. Now this ribosome, it is present in many cell organelles and is primarily responsible for protein manufacture in the cell. All types of protein are prepared by this ribosome. So in the exam, if you are asked who is the protein manufacturer, you have to write the answer as ribosome. Or which cell organelle is called as the protein factory of the cell, you have to answer it as the ribosome. So please remember, wherever you find ribosome, please relate your answer with the protein synthesis. Protein synthesis means to make protein. Synthesis, the word synthesis means to make or manufacture proteins. And always remember that inside the ribosome they have their own RNA. Just like the DNA, we have another genetic material called as the RNA. The full form of RNA is ribonucleic acid. DNA was deoxyribonucleic acid. RNA is ribonucleic acid. They have their own RNA, as well as I have just now told you that they can make their own proteins. So this is about the ribosome. Now we have relation with the ribosome with the next topics. We go to the next topic, another cell organelle, which is called as the endoplasmic reticulum. Now in short it is called as ER. If you see its picture or image, you will see that it is made up of large tubes, tube-like structures. Some are tube-like structures, some are sheet-like structures. Tube and sheet together, they form the endoplasmic reticulum. But all the tubes, all the sheets, they form a large network inside the cell. Many such tubes and sheets are present throughout the cell. So all those are endoplasmic reticulum. Now this endoplasmic reticulum is again of two types. You can see in the slide, they are of two types. One is called as RER, the other is called as SER. RER means rough endoplasmic reticulum and SER means smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So you can see that the endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. Now we'll go to the difference between the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and a rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now since the name is rough, so that means something extra is present on it which is making it rough. Smooth is simple, smooth has nothing attached to it. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum has nothing attached to it, the surface is plain. But in the rough endoplasmic reticulum, some structures are there which makes it rough. That is why the name has been given as a rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now what are those structures which are present on the top surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum? Ribosomes are present. Please understand that ribosomes are present on the surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum. That is why they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now since ribosomes are attached on a surface, so it is quite understood that rough endoplasmic reticulum can produce proteins. I have just now told you a slide before that ribosomes are primarily responsible for preparation of proteins. So rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosomes on it. So definitely rough endoplasmic reticulum has the responsibility of preparation of proteins for the cell. And wherever proteins are required by the cell, as you know, cell requires carbohydrates, cell requires proteins. So wherever proteins are required, they are sent by the rough endoplasmic reticulum to that location. Say we have two locations, A and B. In A, rough endoplasmic reticulum prepares proteins, and in B proteins are required. So from A, proteins will be sent to B. Please understand the concept, this is very important. I repeat again, that rough endoplasmic reticulum prepares proteins because of the presence of ribosome on its surface. Ribosome, as you know, it is primarily responsible for preparation of proteins. And wherever proteins are required by the cell, they are transported by the rough endoplasmic reticulum depending on the requirement. Say in a particular part of the cell proteins are required, rough endoplasmic reticulum will immediately sell proteins to that part of the cell. Now coming to the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, as I just said, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum does not have anything on its surface, that is why it is smooth. So this smooth endoplasmic reticulum, so the first difference that will come into picture is, here ribosomes are not present on the surface. In the rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes were present on the surface, but in smooth endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes are not present on the surface. Since ribosomes are not present, so obviously smooth endoplasmic reticulum will have no function in preparation of proteins. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps in the function of fats or lipids. They have no function of preparation of proteins. They prepare fats and lipids, and wherever fats and lipids are required by the cell, immediately smooth endoplasmic reticulum will send fats and lipids to that part of the cell. So this is the basic difference between a rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, very important from the exam point of view. Now we go to another topic, a very important topic. The name of the topic is membrane biogenesis. You can see here, membrane biogenesis. What is the meaning of membrane biogenesis? You can see here, proteins are prepared here in the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and lipids are prepared here, or fats, lipids are same thing. Lipids are prepared here in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Proteins and lipids together, they help in the preparation of cell membrane. You must be remembering the structure. I had told you to draw about the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. In the plasma membrane or the cell membrane, you had two important things. One were fats or lipids, another thing was proteins. So that means cell membrane or plasma membrane is made up of proteins and lipids. और वो proteins and lipids कहाँ से आ रहा है? It is coming from the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So please understand that membrane biogenesis is a process of preparation of the cell membrane by the proteins and lipids. Who is preparing the proteins? Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Who is preparing the lipids? Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Please be very clear with the concept. Now I'll show you the picture here. See the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. See, it is a tube-like structure. Nothing is present on its surface. And see the rough endoplasmic reticulum in the form of sheaths. And you can see some rough particles present on it. ये सब जो है rough वाला चीज, they are all ribosomes. But इसका surface देखिए. In this surface there is nothing present. But on its surface you can see some yellow structures present. These are the ribosome which makes the surface rough. Now we'll come to the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum, I have already told you that it helps in transportation. Say proteins are required by some parts of the cell, it immediately sends proteins to that part of the cell. Say fats are required by some part of the cell, it immediately sends fat to that part of the cell. So that network, transportation network, is maintained by the endoplasmic reticulum. Secondly, whatever poisons, not poisons I would say, poisonous substances, whatever poisonous substances are present in the body, whatever excessive drugs are present in the body, excessive medicines are present in the body, they are removed from the body by the endoplasmic reticulum. because those are extra things, we don't require them. Poisonous substances, waste substances, extra medicines, extra drugs, whatever gets inside our body by whatever means it may be, they are all cleared away by the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum सबको हटा देता है, poisonous substances, drugs, medicines सबको साफ कर देता है. So these are the primary roles of endoplasmic reticulum.